welcome back. I hope you had a great week this week. This week is the first week that I have felt normal and healthy in the past month or two. I haven't really told you guys here on my channel. If you follow me on Snapchat, you would already know this, but I have been very, very sick. There was like 28 days that I threw up. Anyways, a lot of tests later and a lot of medication later, we realized that I have a stomach ulcer. So I've been on medicine. I have to be on medicine for 8 weeks, but this week I really felt normal again. I felt like I could eat normal and not be nauseous, and like it's been pretty good. So I've had a great week so far. And I don't know, this weekend, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm throwing my sister a gender reveal party. So, and I don't even think I've told you guys that my sister's having her first baby. I have 2 sisters. So one of my sisters has 2 boys and my other sister is about to have her first baby. So I'm super excited to find out what it is. So that's what is on our agenda this weekend. But I'm just glad to be back to feeling normal. So let's jump into some makeup favorites this week. There's a few standout products. My favorite product that I found this week was the Lancome Cils Booster XL. I haven't really ever used a lash primer. Maybe if I got it in a sample or something I used one. I can't really remember. But this has made all the difference in the world. Like, my lashes feel so full and so much longer than normal. Even when I'm using, like right now I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara, which is really good. But with this paired with it, it's like the perfect combo. I'm obsessed with this. The next thing, oh my goodness, I'm kicking it back old school. And typically Milani Luminoso is one that I bring out more in the spring, summertime. But I have been feeling this blush this week. I don't know why. I think it's the warmth of it. It does kind of give you a little bit of a luminous vibe. Like, this is one where if you didn't want to wear a highlighter, you wouldn't have to, because it does kind of give your face some dimension. But I just, generally speaking, I reach for a different blush every single day. But I just reached for this all week. So, and that's new to me. So I really, really love this. This is like a cult classic. A YouTube made me buy it, and I'm so glad because I really have enjoyed that. And then as far as eyes, okay, so I used this little combo 3 times this week, and it's the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Bay, which in and of itself is just an amazing eyeshadow because it is so different. It's different based on your eye color. It's different based on what you're wearing. It's different based on when the light is touching your eyes. It's so multi-dimensional. Even when I swatch it, I feel like you won't get the full effect of it. It's just so beautiful and multi-dimensional. And this is a good shadow if you are afraid of a black smoky eye. This is one where it has a little bit of color, but it's not as intense as black. It kind of plays it up, you know, because it has some color. So this is a gorgeous shadow just to have. This is so pretty on the lower lash line. But if you want your eyelids to pop and you want to intensify that ColourPop shadow, you have to have Solstice. I fell in love with this probably at the beginning of the year. I heard Leslie talk about it over and over and over, and finally I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy it. This shadow will bump up any eyeshadow look. I know you're like, girl, what are you talking about? But I have put this over a plain champagne. I've put it over a brown. I've put it over warm looks. I've put it over cool tone looks. It just will bump up any shadow. I don't like it necessarily on its own, but with a good base or a good shadow like this one, this combo is so pretty. That's what I have on my lids today. I think it's absolutely stunning. If you have Bay, get Solstice and try it on top. If you have Solstice already, try it on top of Bay. If you don't have Bay, any like kind of darker shadow with Solstice on top is just bomb. Like, I'm so in love with it. Okay, so the very last thing is lips. And my lips have been so, honestly, I reach for different lipsticks all the time, but it has to like stand out to me, you know, to mention it in a weekly favorites, and this did. This is just a lip liner. This is the color Liar. I know Urban Decay has a lipstick called Liar as well, but I don't have that one, and I put this on my lips and then I filled it in and I was like, it's creamy enough to fill in, but it literally lasts on your lips all day long. It's like a long wear lipstick in a pencil form, and I don't know, these glide on lip pencils from Urban Decay are amazing, but this one in Liar is such a pretty, it's just a pretty darker nude, and but it's kind of like a Your Lips But Better, and as it fades, it just fades into your lip color. So it's like, I don't know, it's just been working for me a lot this week. Now, midday or something, I might pop on a gloss or another lipstick or chapstick or whatever, but for the first like 6 hours, even through eating, drinking coffee, all of that, this booger stays on, and I really like the color, so I'm really glad I tried that. And that is it, except for, I want to show you guys this because this is really a cool thing. It is a bracelet I got. I know they have a website, so I'll link their website below. I don't think they have like an Instagram or anything, but I got this bracelet, and I walked up to the booth. Last weekend we went to an art festival, and I walked up to a booth, and I wasn't stopping at every booth, but for some reason, like, I got this overall urge to like walk to this specific booth. So I went over there, and they had literally hundreds of bracelets and necklaces, and I picked this one up. Immediately, I just picked it up. I didn't read it or anything. What it is it has 3 pennies, which is for like good luck and good fortune or whatever. But on the other side of the 3 pennies, there is a quote, and it says, "I am not a victim, I'm strong." And so the fact that I was drawn to that booth, and the fact that that's the one I picked up, I was like, I have to have it. I love words of affirmation. I think that when you voice something, when you say it out loud, your mind starts to believe it. And so I'm a big believer in telling, you know, looking in the mirror and saying, I'm a worthy woman, or I'm a strong woman, or I'm a beautiful woman. Like, I say that kind of stuff. Admitting it, I sound crazy, but it's what I have to do, you know. It's just, it makes me feel empowered. And I honestly fell in love with this piece. If something as simple as a little bracelet reminds me that I am no longer a victim, I am a strong, worthy woman. If something as simple as a bracelet can remind me of that all day as I wear it, it's really special to me. So I got that. I wanted to share it with you guys. This was $40, which I think is kind of high priced for like costume jewelry, but for me it was worth it. I'll link their website below. They don't even know I make YouTube videos or anything like that. I was talking to the owner, and he was saying his wife like hand makes these. So I don't know, I thought it'd be cool to share because it was a favorite find this week, and you know, it's just put me in a good mood every morning whenever I put this on. I'm reminded that I'm strong. So that is it. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend.